Hello and welcome. I'm pretty sure this is my first ever recorded voice coding speed run. I'm going to transcribe the text over on the left, over into the Atom code editor window on the right. I'm speaking into a Sennheiser ME3-EW into a SpeechMatic USB MultiAdapter preamp. And here we go. Wake up, import at smash exit, shock, import logging, shock, import OS, shock, import threading, shock soup, from scoosh dot scoosh, import mausch brav, shin, suk ork nerb, shock, from scoosh dot API, scoosh import thrack library, poser, swipe, fomp ice, shock, import scoosh dot dispatch, scoosh, import champ dispatch, shock, from talon, crunder, quattro initialize, scoosh, import yell snake talon home, poser, shock soup, yeller CMD, crunder, champ path, equeft, wordprev, yell snake, Ricky, prickly posh, ice pooch char colon / wink, Chris, deplush, orksuk dot, dotsway path join, prickly, yell snake talon home, swipe, posh dot, thrack system, superlist, dizzle, listy, del char, crunder, shrink command dot sock, Ricky dot encode prickly posh UTF-8, poser, shuck dizzle, Ricky, nudgel, dizzle soup, nudgel, shakun, yeller sub, crunder, yeller path, equeth, prickly posh ice pooch char, colon / wink, Chris, deplush, orksuk dot, dotsway path join, prickly, yell snake talon home, swipe, posh, dot, shrink system, listy, del char, crunder, thrack publish dot sock, chunk trace, orc, char coop, Ricky dot encode prickly posh, UTF-8, nudgel, shakun, wink, @ fomp ice dot callback, prickly posh, void, scoosh, prickly engine, Death Star, junk swipe, dizzle, junk, swipe, quattro character, Death Star, junk, swipe, dizzle soup, Rosh, Death Star, junk, swipe, dizzle, junk, swipe, shrink constant, scoosh, unks ice nerb teak 8, nudgel it, crunder teak, Death Star, junk, swipe, size crunder teak, prex ring, shakun, thrack define, scoosh, crunder, engine, crunder, char, brav, prickly, handle, swipe, topic, swipe, thrack, buffer, swipe, size, Ricky, coal shock, try, coal shock, thrack, dizzle, try, coal shock, buffer, junk, thrack buffer, equeft, bytes, super correct, prickly, dizzle, dizzle, Ricky, prickly, fomp ice, dot buffer, prickly, thrack buffer, swipe size, shakun, topic, equeft, fomp ice, dot string, prickly, topic, Ricky, dot decode, prickly, posh, UTF-8, nudgel, shakun, champ engine, dot engines, brax, handle, Ricky, dot crunder, on, crunder, shrink, message, prickly, topic, swipe, thrack, buffer, shakun, tarsh, accept, champ, exception, kolshak, logging, dot exception, prickly, posh, engine, dispatch, thrack, error, scoosh, junk, crimp, trace, scoosh, rocky, scoosh, on, scoosh, coif, kirk, Chris, trace, dot format, prickly, topic, shakun, wink, lefty, class, champ, engine, scoosh, quattro, initialize, scoosh, thrack, error, schlocky, trace, crift, prickly, champ, exception, Ricky, dizzle, prickly, champ, exception, Ricky, dizzle, rizzle, Chris, Colgap, pass, shock, class, champ, engine, scoosh, shrink, command, scoosh, shrink, error, schlocky, trace, crift, prickly, champ, exception, Chris, Colgap, pass, trough, pass, shock, soup, class, champ, engine, prickly, champ, dispatch, Ricky, junk, repl 7, junk, kolshak, engines, equeft, kirk, shakun, wink, @sign, smash, static, method, shock, jeep, Chris, kite, Rixie, smash, shock, snipline, tarp, tarsh, thrack, define, scoosh, teak, sook, prickly, Ricky, Colgap, return, thrack, library, scoosh, return, thrack, library, poser, dot engine, crunder, teak, sook, prickly, shakun, wink, thrack, define, scoosh, crunder, soup, tarp, Ricky, prickly, self, Ricky, kolshak, super, prickly, Ricky, dot, crunder, soup, tarp, Ricky, prickly, shakun, thrack, error, equeft, fomp ice, dot, new, prickly, posh, quattro, character, scoosh, posh, junk, star, wink, shakun, self, dot, handle, equeft, thrack, library, dot, touch, soup, shock, chomquash, stratum, thrack, library, dot, engine, crunder, new, prickly, yell snake, sub, path, swipe, yeller, CMD, crunder, tarp, swipe, crunder, engine, tarp, swipe, thrack, error, shakun, if not self.handle, shock. Raise, champ engine, sky ice, nudgel it, nerb, tarp, prickly, fomp ice dot string, prickly, thrack error, brax 0, Ricky, dot decode, prickly, posh, UTF-8, nudgel, Ricky, scoosh, if, thrack error, poser, brax 0, Derek, else none, prex ring, jeep, crew string, rocky suit, rocky, Chris trace, junk, doom, shock, tarsh, self.grammars equeft kirk, dizzle, snipple, tarp, self.grammars equeft kirk, shabble, shakun, self.engines, brax, self.handle, Ricky, equeft self, shock, jeep, Ricky, wordpreve 2, spunk soup, doom, self.ready, snipple, tarp, dotsway, self-ready, equeft, champ false, shock, thrack define, scoosh, snake check ready, prickly, lucky trace, rocky, Chris, spunk soup, Ricky, coal shock, if not self dot ready, coal shock, jinx, equeft, self dot shrink command, prickly posh, status, shakun, self dot ready, dizzle, self dot ready, equeft, thrack boolean, lug, prickly, jinx dot get, prickly, posh ready, shakun, if self dot ready, dizzle, dot ready, coal shock, self dot dispatch, prickly, posh, ready, cripple, kirk, posh, teak, sook, Chris, coalgap, jinx dot get, prickly, posh, teak, sook, cripple, self dot teak, sook, prickly, shakun, tarsh soup, wink, threading dot champ thread, prickly, target, smockwool, snake check ready, swipe, del arch esh mosh orc nerb, dizzle, del arch etch, shin, thrack Monday, smockwool, champ true, Ricky dot start prickly, shakun soup, tarsh, thrack define, scoosh, crunder on, crunder, tarp, prickly, self, swipe, topic, swipe, thrack buffer, Ricky, coal shock, thrack message, equeft, dizzle soup, shrink message, equeft, merge, junk, mosh brav, souk, junk soup, souk, tarp, dot loads, prickly, thrack buffer, shakun, if thrack message, dizzle, if scoosh, shrink message, coal shock, if topic, treacle, junk soup, scoosh, posh, status, Ricky, colon, sage, termite, shock, spring 8, dizzle, Marco Randall, spring 8, kite, from, sage, termite, clear, freshly, swick, spring 30, rocky trace, colon, sagewick, termite, clear, clear, freshly, spring 37, termite, Duchamp, sagewick, clear, freshly.